Alright, back for match 2 here. We just suffered our first loss against Red Deck Wins. That's kind of a good feeling. I feel like the natural order of the world has been restored. We have lost, or I've lost, which happens a lot. So it's actually kind of a surprise that I haven't lost yet. But now the order has been restored. So, alright. Red Deck Wins is a tough matchup, especially if you don't draw enough spell starter sprites. Also, I cut down on Hydroblast recently, which is unfortunate because that's probably one of the best cards against that deck. But overall, I still think that matchup is fairly close, 50-50. If we draw enough, basically, we draw enough spell starters, we can kind of just very miscreant. Alright, hopefully this is mono blue. I think mono blue Delver is probably this deck's best matchup. Yeah, I mean, against any deck with Fairy Miscreant, Delver is definitely worse than a Fairy Miscreant. So I'm perfectly happy to trade it off. I hope he trades. This would be, I would consider this a great trade for me. Nope, he doesn't do it. Alright. I can play an island or a mountain. I think and I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna be casting Augur this turn. I want to get it under a spell stutter. And if he has days, I want to force him to just bounce it right now, so he can't ninja. Because of Gush, I think I'm gonna play the island and go for an Augur here. Ooh, Dispel's a good card. So Mono Blue is probably the best matchup. I was hoping to face this matchup. Partially because it's just a great matchup, but also because it's one of the bigger decks in the format that we haven't faced yet. No attacks, which is strange. Not quite sure why you would want to do that. Well, we're just gonna attack with both. So I'll have to trade off a Delver for his Fairy Miscreant. No blocks. So I'm not gonna play any cantrips because he has spell starter. I'm gonna play a mountain to just maybe discourage him from ninjaing or something. So in this matchup, oh, that is lovely. Yes, please Vapor Sag my Delver. In this matchup, but I guess he probably just wants to counter it on the way down, which is fine. In this matchup, we are definitely the control deck, and it's a very good matchup because Mono Blue Delver is not aggressive enough to really kill us. So we kind of just kind of, slowly build up mana and stuff, and eventually kind of take out all their threats and win the game. So here I'm still playing around Spell Stutter. No reason to play into it yet. I'm not really under any pressure. Next turn, if I have 5 mana, so I can Gush. Another Fairy Miscreant. That is bad. But, oh, he's thinking about ninjing. Nope, no ninja. Also in this matchup, if we ever draw Ninja, that's pretty much game over for them. because they have a really hard time dealing with Ninja. Whereas if they Ninja us, we can potentially draw a Bolt to just take care of that. Still holding up spell starters. That's still fine. So yeah, I think I want to hard cast Gush at the end of this turn. So I'll just hold up Gush. Things are going fine here. If he ninjas, I'll already have an Augur, a Bolus ready to block. In the meantime, he's not really applying that much pressure to us. We're happy to just kind of like play this game of just kind of waiting, neither side playing anything. Eventually, we'll also draw spell stutters and maybe counter spells. At which point, things will get a bit better. Or at which point we can start doing stuff as well. Okay, still no bolts or spell starters. So still doesn't look like I need to do much of anything. I'm going to play this Evolving Wilds here so that, and probably get a red source, so that we have enough. I'm not going to save it to try to shuffle away stuff because I have so much. Like the moment he taps low, we're just going to play a bunch of stuff all in one turn. And actually, I think this situation favors me a bit. I'm still playing land drops. Anytime I draw Ninja, he's just incredibly far behind. So let's just keep on doing this. And at some point, maybe next turn if we don't draw land, we're just going to play something and let him spell stutter it, and then resolve a bunch of other stuff after that. They don't have reach, so you can just let them hit him. You can just let them hit you down to 1, and it will still be fine. Spire Golem, okay. Interesting. So, I think I'll just attack first. See if he blocks the Spire Golem. If he does, I'll try to resolve Bolt during this turn. Okay. So what am I going to sacrifice first? So one thing is that if he lets a Preordain through, I don't even have to sacrifice anything. So, because I might draw something like a counterspell, which is what I'll be looking for with this Preordain. There it is. Okay, so now thinking about what he's likely to play, he likely wants to spell starter my Delver, and I want him to play the spell starter this turn. So actually, I'll just start the Delver and hope that he spell starters it. No. Okay, well, then I can fight through 2 spell stutters. So let me just try to bolt the Spire Golem right now. Counterspell is a good draw here. That's why you don't side out all your counterspells, mainly against spell stutter. Wait, what? What? Does their opponent not have anything? Well, if they don't have anything, let me just try to flip this Delver. Oh, okay, they're just waiting for me to tap low. Okay, well, I'll still try to counterspell that. And I have this Daze as backup. Okay, so Ninja is very good, and we want a Delver to flip, so we'll leave the counterspell on top, or, second. Our opponent will probably try to resolve the Ninja here. It's hard to imagine that he doesn't have one. Yeah, he has one. Okay, that's fine. Not a huge concern for us, because we have Augur and Delver as well. So let's see if he's going to play something else. Preordain. Hopefully he doesn't draw a Spire Golem here. Though even if he does, that basically just kind of leads this game into a kind of a more grindy direction. Where we kind of just hold back on defense. And just kind of wait things out, really. So I can guarantee an Augur hit on a counterspell. That seems fine. I'll be taking 2 a turn for Spire Golem for a little bit, and if he has Vapor Snag, that might be very bad. But if I leave the counterspell on top, maybe I can even Augur into a Scred. But at the very least, Augur will guarantee to hit something. So let's try that. Okay. So we're just going to be playing defense for a little bit. Hopefully we draw a Scred soon. If not such a big deal. Yep, that's fine. We're going to be taking a few hits of this. Ooh, Ninja. That's actually not that bad for us, because that means that, well, this could be bad for us. Preordain, that's fine. This means that we have a chance to counter his Spire Golem, and his Ninjas really aren't getting through the 2 Augurs for now. So we kind of have a defense set up, and hopefully we can counter his Spire Golem. So please work. Counter spell. So I think I will dispel this. Okay. Alright, opponent has a pretty good draw here. Ooh, nice. Though we're definitely not out of it yet. At any point we can also play Spell Stutter, double block his Spire Golem. Okay, so looks like we're going to take 3 here and eat one of his fairies. I think I'm not going to try to double block. Probably. Ooh, nice. Going to try to counter that. Okay. So now we have a window to get a Ninja in. So let's try that. Our opponent likely doesn't have too much in his hand. If we're lucky, we can find a Scred here. Delver. Just a Ponder. Okay, so I probably want to hold up Counterspell. Or maybe not, depending on if I can find a red spell here. Gosh. Okay, well that is very good. It actually gives me another untapped blue source. And I'll play a Fairy Miscreant, just as another blocker in disguise. Okay, so this seems like a pretty good defense. And with this defense established, our next step is to just wait. Basically, we're waiting to draw Screds and other red removal spells to slowly pick off anything coming our way, and then eventually win the long game. 2 Lightning Bolts is very good. Let me play a Delver. I'll use Ash Barrens as a scry. And in the meantime, we'll just sit tight, waiting for Screds. So, for good cards from our opponent's side, these 2 Spell Starter sprites down. Spell Starters are the best card in the matchup. Nope. But I do want to keep that. Let me just play another one. Land. I haven't cast any Brainstorms yet, so I'll save that land in case I draw one. So we're just going to hold back here. Basically, in a board stall, we can eventually clear their board. They can't really do anything to us. I will just shuffle. And we're almost out of lands in our entire deck, so most of our draws are going to be live. They still have 9 lands in their deck. Okay, Brainstorm. I'll cast that right now. Okay, good. So, I don't have a shuffle. I don't think I want to use Ponder just to shuffle away 2 lands, because I think I want to use it to flip my Delvers. So, I will just do this and play Delver. And we're in very good shape here. At some point, we are going to throw in some fairies, try to ult his Fire Golem, so I don't have to wait for Scred. Though we can also wait for Scred. This is okay. This is very clearly a very winning position. Ponder is good. Looking for Scred here. Nope. Fairy Miscreant is good, but let's just shuffle. I think we can do better than that. Another Delver. Yeah, doesn't matter. Let's just be patient here. Also, I guess eventually we can probably just Alpha Strike him and win. But until then, I'm in no rush. Augur. I will play that. Nope. Still just being patient. Ninja. Okay, Ninja is interesting. Ninja means that at some point I might, I was already thinking about attacking with my fairies. Ninja gives me more incentive to do that, so I might do that at some point. But I've waited this long for a Scred. I think I'll just keep on waiting. Plus, I don't know what our opponent has in his hand. Probably just a pile of counter spells and stuff. I'll just play conservatively here. Another miscreant. Okay. That's actually pretty good for my plan of just alpha striking. Getting a ninja in. I think I'll still save that island. Gosh. That's fine. Our opponent's probably going to have to play some stuff here, which should hopefully give us a window to resolve some stuff. If they don't, they're going to be discarding 3 cards. So, that's why Gush is fine. Looks like they have just a bunch of islands in their hand. And a Daze. Preordain, nice. Spell Stutter, very good. So, waiting for Scred. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily even have to wait for Scred. But we've gone this long. Let's just keep on waiting. Our opponent's discarding. So, we're in no rush to do anything. Miscreant. Yep, let's counter that. Spell Stutter. So we'll let this one come into play and then bolt it. Okay. Rainstorm. Vapor Snag. Well, I suppose Vapor Snag will do. I mean, it's not going to be that good otherwise. So, let's go for it. Okay, and I think let me just attack with all my flyers. See what happens. Okay, Vapor Snags one of the Delvers. Let me try to counter that. Spell Stutter. Let me try to counterspell that. I think I kind of want to save, I mean I can bolt it, but I think I kind of want to save that. To kill. Nope. But I can bolt it right now. And you still won't be able to counter the Spell Stutter. And that is fine. Okay, I didn't do it. And I guess that we win. Okay, we didn't even need the ninja. So, as you can see, this matchup is very good. You either get him with an early ninja, or you just, play this board stall game and you can kill off all their stuff. They can't do anything about your board, and eventually you just win. So, good game against a mono blue opponent. Alright, so post board, our deck is even better against theirs. As we bring in Electric Breeze, Pyroblast, and Stormbound Geist. Cards are not good. Daze is not good. Delvers aren't good. Paper Snags are not good. So we need to cut 2 more cards. So I think usually I will cut another Augur and another Bolt. Cut a Bolt because we just have too much removal. You know, you don't beat Delvers by playing removal, which I think is a mistake some people might make. Like they think that if I just put a bunch of removal spells in my deck, I'll beat Delver. That's actually not the case because basically Delver is just a pile of 2-for-1s. If you try to do that, they're going to spell stutter you. They're going to ninja their spell stutter. You try to bolt their ninja, they're going to ninja their ninja. You know, like Delver is a pile of 2-for-1s. So you're not going to beat them by playing removals. So, you know, we need to kind of establish our own plan and then use the removal to kind of like disrupt them a little bit. But really, we need our priorities is kind of like play our own, is like, you know, establish our own plan here. So, and you know what? I think I actually want another Augur. Augur's just great. I love Augur. You know what? Let's just try this. This spell, I guess, can catch counter spell, but other cards are probably better. So let's just try this. All right, very happy to face a mono blue opponent here. So you can kind of see how this matchup works, because I think this is also a matchup in which many people maybe misplay their role as Blue-Red Delver. We're definitely very much on defense. If mono blue wins, it's usually off of a kind of like a usually off like one of their nut draws, which no deck in the format can stop. You know, like Fairy Miscreant, another Fairy Miscreant, Ninja, Spell Stutter, Delver, Dazes, counter spells. You know, something that you just can't stop. So, and everyone will lose matches like that. But if they don't do that, we kind of win the long game. So I can choose between Ponder and Preordain here. I think given that I have Shuffles, I have an Ashbearing, I will choose to play a Ponder. And if he wants to daze this, I'm fine with that. So I'm not going to play a land first. Oh, this is all very good. Okay, I'm going to leave the spread on the very bottom. So next turn we could Augur into it. And I'm going to take the Fairy Miscreant right now. And given that I don't have another Fairy Miscreant in sight, I will just block his Fairy Miscreant. And then I won't block. But you know, you definitely just want to keep on blocking their fairies. Like I have a ninja, but I don't want, in case he has a ninja, I don't want his ninja through. The more I can keep the fairies off the battlefield. Okay, that's good. The more I can keep his fairies off the battlefield, yes. The more I can keep his fairies off the battlefield, the better cards like Scred will be. Because right now, if he plays a Fairy Miscreant, sorry, a Spell Stutter, like he can counter a 2-mana spell. But if he only has one fairy, you can counter a 1-mana spell, and I can bolt that. So let's just try to go for this. We'll guarantee at least a Scred. Okay, Pyroblast. That's very interesting. I think I will take a Pyroblast. Just to kind of have some diversity. Diversity in our removal. So in this matchup, if we get an early ninja, it's pretty much lights out for them. And it's looking kind of like we're on our way to doing that. So our opponent probably needs to have something pretty spectacular right here to... I'm just going to cycle this Ash Barrens right now to get my third blue, though I'm going to play my Mountain next turn. Ooh, that's very nice. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to play my Island now. Yeah. Alright, so this is basically like, here's our win condition. You got to stop it, mono blue. You probably can't. Good luck. This is why this is a good matchup. So the first game 1, you saw where we kind of had to play defense. That's the backup plan, and you don't really want to resort to your backup plan. Okay, he plays a ninja. I will Pyroblast it. He can Hydroblast it. That's fine. But trading a card for his card, that's okay. We already have our ninja. We're probably going to draw more rule spells too, so... Okay, gosh. Okay, so... Probably, this is an easy win, yeah. Yep. Strange that he doesn't move the Bone Splitter onto the Fairy Miscreant. That's probably a mistake. But as for us, we're just going to attack. Maybe he has an unmuted Generic Growth? Oh. Let's just Spell Stutter this. And yeah, this is... I mean, the game is pretty much already won. Like, he can even resolve... He can resolve a Stormbound Geist that doesn't block Ninja. He can resolve a Spire Golem, we'll just kill it. Yep, here's a Stormbound Geist. Do I try for a Pyroblast? I guess I will. No. Yeah, but, this is fine. Let's see. Let's give something for Augur to hit next turn. So it's fine because Stormbound Geist doesn't stop ninjas. So, alright, we need to play our Augur first to guarantee the spell hit. Okay. Let's take let's take a Preordain here to try to get a land drop, because I think we're probably going to need it to not discard, basically. Yep, let's try to find land. Okay, and that also guarantees our Augur hit. Another Scred. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. I guess sorry that this game is keep on going. You guys can probably turn it off right now. Like, this game is over. This game has been over for a while. But if our opponent wants to play on, that is okay with me too. Alright, we'll wait till our turn to bolt the Fairy Miscreant. I value Screds more than bolts because of Spire Golems. If our opponent plays a Spell Stutter, we'll just Electricity. And still not attack with Spell Stutter. We can trade it now, but it's not a big deal. Alright, GG's.